Hey, Shannon Brewing Company, how's it going?
Yeah.
I like coming here. This is the highest concentration of rich white people since my last trip to Target. You know, when you do comedy, all the comics, you know, they all want to go to LA, right? So after 2 weeks of doing comedy, they go, yeah, man, I'm going to start going to LA. When I used to do theater, they said the same thing about New York. Hey, man, I'm going to New York. You know what I never hear anybody say? Man, I'm going to stay right the fuck where I'm at. So I became famous in England. When you get famous in England, you get knighted. I got knighted by the Queen. She was alive at that time. To get famous in America, I had to make a sex tape. I got gangbanged by the Dallas Cowboys. They were winning at this time, so it was a lot more interesting. Yeah. I was at the Arlington Improv, and a comic came up behind me. He said to the bartender, "Hey, that's okay, I'm not drinking tonight." In 19 years of active alcoholism, I don't think I ever once said, "That's okay, I'm not drinking tonight." I said other things, like, "What do you mean you're pregnant?" I got into a bragging contest with a comic who's got more money than me. I wouldn't recommend that. He said, "Yeah, my wife and I, we just had our second kid. I bought a new house in South Lake. I'm going to LA, going to be a big star." That's great, man. I went to Home Depot and I got a new plunger. It cleans the shit out of them pipes real good. Love getting the last word. So, the city of Fort Worth has a new app where you can report issues. So I let them know I'm still angry about when my Uncle Scott touched my pee-pee. There's a pothole on I-30 at Hewlett. I admire the great men of history and the wise things they said. Descartes, he said, "I think, therefore I am." Martin Luther King said, "Today I have a dream." And Louis C.K. said, "Hey, can I jerk off in front of you?" I still fuck with my ex-girlfriend on the phone. She said, "Talk to me like lovers do." I said, "Okay, bend over." She got pissed. "I'm a lady, be a gentleman." "I'm sorry, please bend over." I'm not the same guy in a friendship that I am in a relationship. When I'm in a friendship with a woman, I'm respectful, I'm polite, boundaries are healthy. But when I'm in a relationship, I got expectations. And it can get ugly. It happened last week. We got into it, I said, "Pack your shit and get the fuck out of my house." She said, "This is my house." Damn. See, fellas, you know, if your name's not on the lease, you're homeless. You know that, right? Loneliness is a terrible thing, but there are things you can do to get unlonely. There's interconnectedness, being social, reaching out. But I prefer prostitution. All the energy that I spend thinking about chicks, if I spent that same energy thinking about dudes, I wouldn't think as much. Never doing that one again. Sometimes I miss using dope. I got 6 years of sobriety right now. So, yeah. Thank you. Based on the way this set's going, I think I'm going to start drinking again. Start with the no duels and just work my way up to crown. I knew I was an alcoholic. I thought I was a saxaholic, but the pussy got in the way of my drinking. I knew I was an alcoholic. I came home in 2016, and there was a yellow piece of paper on my door that said eviction notice. Dude, I just paid the rent 6 months ago. I was at Planet Fitness. This couple came in wearing matching shirts, and the chick was pretty hot. She saw me checking her out. She goes and gets her boyfriend to come work out next to her so he can keep an eye on me in the mirror. I'm on the treadmill. This is during the Super Bowl. He walks up to me. He says, "Why are you checking out my woman?" "Actually, Chief, I was looking at you." "I'm not gay. I'm not either. That's what's so weird about it." A lot of of these redneck white dudes are naming their daughters after GMC trucks. You know that, right? So there's a lot of chicks out there named Sierra and Denali. But I'm classy. I named my daughter F-150. Got an email in my spam folder that said, "Do you like anal?" Deleted it right away, of course. I don't know how the Catholic Church got my email address. I think I'm going to have sex tonight. I might even get another person involved. So Paris Hilton, she got lucky with a name like that. She could have been named Oklahoma City Motel 6. Hey, did you have a few laughs on Ryan? Thanks.